Hi there, we're with Mary Lou Fulton Teachers College. I'm talking today with Teresa Foulger, and we're going to talk about using Loom to create screencasts about how to do assignments or activities so students have a visual to refer to and use it to grade and assess students. Teresa, there's amazing technology that's out there. Tell us more about it.
So Loom is a screencasting tool, and what that means is that you are a little icon down in the bottom of your screen as your students watch a video, and they can watch you move in and out and explain what kind of a task it is that you want them to do or that you are doing on the computer. So I use it in two ways, and I want to share those two ways separately. So first of all, I use it to model how I want them to go about doing a technology related task. So there's something about my voice and their materials, and I'm modeling for them, right, how to use the tool. That's more helpful than having them turn to YouTube and they feel like they're kind of off and on their own and not really as supportive. Loom is one of the screencasting tools that the one that I use because I think it's really easy. It allows you to have your visual down in the bottom corner or not. So on days where you aren't completely made up, you just kind of turn that off and talk to them with your voice. But they see your mouse, they see you click, they see you move things, whatever it is you're doing, so they can model. So much easier for them to model after you than
Sure.
to read a list of, construction, step one, step two, or whatever it is
Right.
that you're going to give to them. So
Yeah.
that is super helpful. And I always like to record those little Loom screencasts sort of proactively. So if I'm asking them to do something and maybe even three of them don't know how to do that technologically, I just stick a little screencast. It's just a URL video. They watch it. They can pause. They can rewatch it. They can fast forward. Like that. That's a
Right.
nice affordability, right?
Sure.
So it's there if they need it, and they don't have to watch it if they don't. But here's what I really think is the power behind Loom that people haven't thought of so much before.
Yeah. These
Yeah,
tidbit secrets. Yeah. Tell us the secret on this one.
the secret. So, you know how you've got grading that is a big project and it's a huge synthesis of maybe readings and they're creating something, or maybe it's a multimedia product or a website or something that they've generated, and you've got this rubric with 19 items on it, and like you got to grade each one. That's a lot of clicking.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
A lot of clicking, and that's how I see it. So sometimes I grade out loud with Loom open. So I hit record, I'm in their grade book in Canvas. I've got their assignment open and I'm scrolling through it. I've got the rubric open and they can see it and they watch me grade.
Amazing.
And I think out loud, so the amount of feedback I can give them, and I can go and talk to them and say, okay, like, here's the deal, Sarah, this intro is awesome, but your ending didn't top it. And it really, it really could have, you lost it there. So, like they feel my presence. They see my face, they hear my voice. And so all I do in the end is I take the URL when I hit end on Loom, gives me a URL for the recording, and I pop the URL into the comment box and I say, please watch this URL of my impressions of your work.
That's wonderful.
Recording of my impressions of your work.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wonderful. And so then I imagine the students feel a lot of connection and a lot of like personal, like you spent this.
More feedback than I could ever put in writing.
Yeah.
And a more efficient way for me to do it. It's quicker, it's
Yeah.
better for them.
Absolutely. This is so great. Like what a wonderful thing. So as faculty are watching this and they're enthused about this new idea, what are some of the takeaways that you want faculty at the end of this video and watching this strategy? What's sort of the encouragement of this strategy that you want faculty to take away from this? Like what is your last big message to them at the end of this video, right?
I use Loom a lot. It's just there's a lot of screencasting tools out there. First of all, I use Loom because it's easy. You can download it. It's plug and play. You can figure it out. You don't need any training for it. The limitation is in your own creativity. So however, I've just offered 2 interesting ideas and ways that are definitely value added for my students, but I've also used it with other instructors teaching the same course, or like there's other ways you can use it. So
All
play.
right, faculty. Yeah, so faculty, you hear it here, Teresa Foulger. It's easy, and she's encouraging you to do it. So go out there and find all these uses and engage with faculty. Yeah, right. Amazing. Thank you, Teresa, for your time. This has been wonderful. All right, faculty, this is the strategy. Go out there and use it. Have fun. Thank you so much for your time.